What's going on, guys? JSkeleton with Brand of Guys. Today coming at you some more Kirby Star Allies, my friends. We got a lot of news, a lot of new gameplay and stuff like that. We're gonna jump into the gameplay in a second here, but I just want to go over the quick little new information on the Kirby Japanese website. There's a bunch of new information, a bunch of new videos, things like that. A lot of it obviously is hard to translate, but what we can tell is that there are videos for every single power with each ally on their own. Which again, I'm gonna show you guys that in a second. They also show off 2 mini games. Now the question is there going to be more? Maybe, but the 2 mini games we see look like a lot of fun. One of them is actually one of those ones where you have to chop on the left side of a tree and then on the right side of the tree and avoid the objects that are on, stuck to the tree. In this case, I think they were bees, if I recall. They might not be bees. I didn't pay close attention to that one specific detail, but you get the idea. The other one is it's kind of like the baseball game in Super Smash Bros, where you have to hit the punching bag or whatever as far as you can with the baseball bat. But there's like a comet that comes in, and you have to, I guess, blast that as far as you can. And again, I would assume there's going to be some more mini games, but it's really cool to see that there's at least that many mini games. For starters, and it looks like a lot of fun. It looks like it just adds a little bit more of things to do outside of the main gameplay, I guess. Which, I mean, the main gameplay is more than sufficient. Obviously, I'm not gonna complain about that because the game itself looks amazing. But let's actually jump into a few more details regarding the main game itself. So in that gameplay as well, we got to see some new friend combinations we haven't seen before. Which again, I'm gonna let you guys actually see the gameplay by itself after my commentary. That's why I haven't played it yet, because there's some audio and stuff with it as well. So I want you guys to be able to experience that alone. But one last thing to note is that what you guys see on screen, the screenshot you guys have seen while I've been commenting this whole time, is one of Francisca and what seems to be 2 of her either sisters or allies of some sort. I'm not 100% sure if they're what the relationship is, but the point is she has some kind of allies, whether they're related or not. Another question is, in the boss fight, are they going to be separate? I think they will be, because we've seen a little bit of a Francisca boss fight before, and she was alone. But again, we haven't seen the whole gameplay, so maybe she brings in her allies later on, or maybe they're their own separate boss fights, which I believe is going to be the case. If that is the case, that would give us so far confirmed Wispy Woods, Meta Knight, King DDD, Pawn and Con, Francisca, her 2 sisters, and this other boss we've seen in some gameplay before as well. That would be a total of 8 bosses. That would mean that we would assumingly have 8 different worlds, which would be a good chunk of content. And that's just 8 worlds confirmed. We could have 10 for all we know. We could have 12. I don't know, but at least 8 if each of those are going to be their own boss fights. If not, I mean, there's at least 6 confirmed if Francisca and her 2 allies or sisters or whatever are one boss fight. But I do highly doubt that. I think they're all going to be their own boss fights. But again, we don't know for sure. So 6 to 8 so far different bosses confirmed, which again would be 6 to 8 different worlds. So this game's shaping up to be incredible, my friends. I cannot wait to get my hands on it. Hopefully you guys can't wait too. I'm going to be covering it a lot on the channel, news, gameplay, all that. We're going to have it all. We do everything Nintendo on the channel, so make sure you guys subscribe to the comment, share all that awesome stuff, and hit the notification bell so you guys are always updated when we upload new content. I'm going to let you guys watch that gameplay in full, without my commentary, and like always, until next time, game on.